I wanted to show you guys something. So we're gonna look at Vice gloves. Now, when it comes to Vice gloves are all about the knuckles. The better the knuckles, the more you pay for them. So, as you can see, if we look at factory new gloves, like an ordinary set is what, 18,000 Australian dollars with some paint missing from the knuckles. There's only a little bit missing there, but as you can see, this set's 18,500 with a bit of paint missing. If we go to trade records though, this set here with absolutely perfect spotless knuckles sold for $20,000 more, $37,942. The tiny little bit of missing paint on the knuckles can make like a $20,000 difference. Like the knuckles are everything. The worst thing you could possibly do for a cash trader is find one of these sets that's worth $40,000 with perfect knuckles and pay the normal price. That would just be an absolute piece of shit thing to do. If I knew these gloves were worth $40,000 and I only paid $18,000 for them, I'd be a cunt, right? I'd be a massive cunt. Anyway, let's check out a set of gloves that were recently unboxed. It's this set here. They were recently unboxed. They were unboxed by this bloke here. I believe he's Brazilian. He's Brazilian from Sao Paulo. If we look at the gloves, this particular set of gloves is absolutely spotless. There is not a spot missing on it. Worth an absolute fortune. Now, if you showed these to me and you said, I need to sell them now, how much can you pay? I would offer $30,000 without hesitating. And like, I know because people who know more about these gloves than me have price checked them. They're actually worth even more than that. Like, they're $40,000 to $45,000 for a set like this. Like, that's sort of on the spot offer for me. Like, I'd probably, as a matter of decency, have to come back and pay him more later when I figure out how much they're actually worth. Nobody who calls himself a trader should ever be paying less than $30,000 for something like this. And you should be paying more because they really are that valuable. But that's not what happened when that set of gloves sold. This is something I didn't cover at the time, but I want to show it because it's just the most clear-cut example of sharking and, you know, abuse of power and just shitty behavior from somebody that you really see in skins. This dude here opens them, no doubt life-changing money for him. He advertises them and he ends up selling them. But as Zipple tweets out here, he did not sell them for the full value. So Zipple price checked them. This set, it's about $40,000 to $40,000. Now, you know, it's certainly understandable that someone might underestimate the price. Like, I'm not an expert on these. You know, if I was looking at them, I might assume they're worth more like $37,000. I might offer $32,000 as a result. That's definitely too low, but it's an understandable mistake for someone to make. But the guy who bought these off him didn't pay $30,000. He paid $16,000. $16,000. Now, no trader would ever look at these gloves and think they are worth $16,000. They would not. If you're buying Vice gloves, the first thing any trader does is a look at the knuckles. That is literally the first thing any trader will do. If you're not doing that, you're not a fucking trader and don't call yourself one. There is no way anybody would be making that mistake. But the guy did it. A guy called Bleak. He's deleted his Twitter. I do not blame him. He paid the $16,000. So Zipple messaged him about it, asking. So Zipple knew the fucker paid $16K. So he reached out and messaged him and said, how much are they worth? And Bleak responds, oh, buy out $37K. Now, Bleak's a fucking amateur here. He obviously hasn't done his research because they're worth more than $37K. But Bleak knowingly paid $16,000 to them. And the fact is, immediately offering that kind of buyout shows you he knows what they're worth. And Zipple replies, you're one shameless motherfucker. Buy something 16K, buy out day after 37K. And at this point, Bleak pleads innocence. I had no idea it was that clean, by the way. It wasn't even me who sent the offer. It was one of my guys who used regular buff listing. And just for you to note, I had to anticipate in cash flow. So that cost me a bunch of money. So his defense is literally, 16K is a lot of money. That's why it's okay for me to shark this guy $20,000. What a fucking disgusting excuse. Zipper replies, you are a joke, bro. That's the only appropriate response here. Zipper adds, my prices aren't the best. I would have offered 35 to 36K, which will be a huge profit margin, but I told the seller to expect like between 40 and 45K. Transparency is key. I agree, don't be Bleak. Bleak might make okay money being a shitbag, but this ain't the road to success. After being called out, Bleak decided to private his Twitter. His intentions are pretty clear. I agree. So by the way, just to recap, Bleak claimed he had no idea they were that clean, but then literally the day he bought them, look at this, brand new pickup. These are my favorite gloves in the game, especially when it's so clean. Had to take screenshots with a sick combo to meet its standards. So this fucker knows exactly what he's doing, and It's just shit behavior.